that Donald Edie. Let me know where you watch me from. Welcome to Gbutterfly TV. Yeah, I see y'all coming on in tonight. Y'all must didn't have nothing to do like I didn't on the Saturday, huh? Everybody coming on. Got a Houston. All right. Hey neighbor. Anybody from Houston always say, hey neighbor, because I'm in Houston. Okay, then. I'm in Houston. I'm in Houston. Thank everybody for coming in. And okay, if you're new to my channel, I just throw out a couple of topics. The chat start talking about it. I talk with the chat. We move on and we get up off of here because I know everybody got something to do. What is the topics for tonight? I just got on, Brent. So give me just a few minutes to let more people come in, and then we're gonna talk about the topics. That's how we do it every single night. It don't be a lot of fancy hoopla. You don't see all that extraness behind me. It's just me sitting in front of the camera talking to you because I'm glad you came over to Gbutterfly TV. Hey, Felicia Jackson being here all the time, y'all. From the first time I started going live on TikTok. Oh, TikTok. That was about three weeks ago. Felicia Jackson been coming over whenever she have an opportunity. She come on over. So thank you, Felicia, for coming over again. I appreciate you. Brown Sugar been in here ever since the beginning. Crystal been here from the beginning. I don't know if B Shantae in here yet, but she been in here from the beginning too. And I appreciate it. Y'all know I have a few topics. We're gonna talk about it. Now, where are you from? I'm right here in Houston, Texas. Southern girl. Share out my videos. And when you share out my videos, that let TikTok know Gbutterfly must be over there talking about something because everybody's sharing out her videos. And that's the only way other people are going to know that Gbutterfly is over here live on Gbutterfly TV. Y'all got to let the people know. I can only send this out to so many people. But it's you, my followers, who have to let everybody know. And if you're not a follower, consider it. And then hit the bell. That way you'll know when I go live on TikTok again. Hello from North Carolina. Barefoot grizzly bear body. Barefoot grizzly bear body hole. What is that? Uh-oh. The people who have been here already, the ones who are my diehard TikTok followers, and you come watch me live, what do we do to the people who try to cut up early? Go on, put it in the chat and tell them what we do to the people who cut up early. Go on, tell them. Thank you. Guess what we give them? Boop, a blessed block. We don't do that foolishness over here on Gbutterfly TV. All I do is sit here, talk. We have good vibes. We chill out. We talk about a few topics, and we out. So we don't appreciate when the people come in here, talk crazy in the chat, disrupt the chat, and want to be seen, call, and just cut up. We don't do that. Everybody over here mature. Now we laugh and cut up, but we mature. Whoever that person was who came into the chat talking about a big something bad hole. Do you know how immature that is? So he got a blessed block. Hello, beautiful black queen. I'm sending love from San Jose, California. All right, San Jose, California. Hello, Cleveland. Oh, and thank you for the compliment, California. I appreciate that. Amen. Yeah, we don't do all that foolishness over here. I got a real quick block game. Boop! I get you real quick. And if I don't get you, my moderator gonna get you. We've been getting more and more people every single day over here on the live because somebody telling somebody who telling somebody that Gbutterfly TV be just cutting up over there, but in a good way. JB, how you doing? I think you went in here the other day, JB. Another Cleveland in the house. Home girl. You finally got in here. I see you, E. Canes. I see you. You finally got up in here to Gbutterfly TV to catch us on the live. Hey, I need you to be active in the chat. When we talk about these topics, I need you to talk with us and share out my video. You can stop right now. Share out my videos to 10 of your TikTok friends to let them know Gbutterfly is on and we getting ready to get it popping over here. And not in a bad way. If you're new to the channel, let me tell you what we do really quick before I get started. I have a list of topics that I talk about. Just because if you're coming over to my channel, you don't want to hear me just babble and talk about some or nothing. So I try to have a few topics that I find interesting. If I find them interesting, I'll talk to my chat. My chat will talk back and forth. And then we go on to the next topic. And then on to the next topic. And guess what? We get up off of here. We're not on here for hours and hours and hours. We ain't over here begging and begging and begging. We just having a good time. Now those hot dogs don't cost you nothing. It's just trying to get everybody to read my reason for being on TikTok. That's it. That's it. We ain't doing a whole lot. Who is that? Tommy Seals. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to Gbutterfly TV. What's the topic? I'm getting ready to tell you the topic right now, JB. I hadn't even started yet. And you know what? And I must admit, and I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Normally, I be real prepared. I have it typed out all nice so I can read it. we were just kind of busy today. I really was. And then when I thought about it, I'm like, God dang it, I forgot. I got to get my topics together to talk on TikTok tonight. At first, I was going to do 7:15. Then I said 7:30, and I still had to push it to 7:45 because I was online just trying to scour. I hadn't even watched the news at all today, which is unusual. I always watch the news just because, hell, I need to know what's going on around me. Uh, Sorry, I wasn't trying to rush you. No, 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 no problem. Um, you could have came in late and thought I had already got started, and I hadn't. I hadn't even got started, JB. Don't worry about it. You good. Alrighty. Let me find. Actually had to write them out just because I was rushing. But I wanted to make sure I had something to talk about when I got on here. I didn't want to just come here and be a pretty face. I wanted to have something to talk about. All right. And you know what? Did y'all notice I took my braids out? I went to the salon today. If you saw my live from the parking lot, now if you look at my page, you'll see that I did a post early this morning when I was on my way to the salon. I've been wearing braids, y'all know, straight back for the last 3 weeks. Well, I went to the salon today. If you're looking for a stylist in Houston, you need to look up Moana Emerson, and you need to look up Comfort Styles, depending on what kind of style you want. Comfort Styles, she's on TikTok. Why I keep saying TikTok, y'all? TikTok. Hello from Texas, Robert Chambers. Glad to see you there. There you are. Who is that? Tommy Seals. Hey, Moana Emerson is a great stylist here in Houston, and also Comfort Styles. Also, Toya. I gotta get Toya's last name. Toya is a beast with that weave. She does all kind of weaves, all kind of dye. Moana does weave. She does cute short haircuts. Comfort. She also does weave. She does locks. She three good stylists in Houston. I need to get Toya's last name, but Moana Emerson, Comfort Styles, and Toya. If you get in my inbox, I'll try to get all three of the information to you. Hey, from Beaumont, you kind of sort of like a neighbor because you right down the road. You're looking fabulous. Thank you, JB. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. But you see, I went and got this hair done. I had to switch it up a little bit. I had to get them braids out. 3 weeks was it. I'm supposed to go back this Friday coming up to get my hair rebraided, just to do something different. But I like getting my hair braided. But I love going to the beauty shop. How many of y'all in there like going to the beauty shop and barber shop? You can do your own hair, but you like going just so you can get the pampering. I love it. It's the same person. Yeah, no, I'm cut off right now. I thought you was a person that was going to say something. What you mean, James? I don't understand. You look beautiful, Butterfly. Thank you so. Motorcycle, you back in the house? Y'all would have to know. Motorcycle is very active in the chat. Once we start talking about topics, when you started talking about your hair, a different chapter. Well, it's all okay. Who is this? James. Let me get your name right. James Winfield 49. Yes, I did get off topic, but how would you know that if I hadn't given out any topics? Over here, we kind of have an order. But as the host, I may veer off a little bit and segue right back into what I was talking about. But the people that have been coming to my chat every single night, they know that I did my hair different. So I just made reference to it, if you just need to know. Your haircut looks awesome. Believe it or not, my hair wasn't cut. It was all, well, I guess technically it was, because it was already like this. But I took my braids out. Yeah, I went to the salon. Let's see. This is my first one. Let me know what y'all think about that, because I think you got some ungrateful, lazy folks out here. But you tell me what you think. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Republican from Georgia, whines that her congressional salary is too low. She's complaining that prior to entering into public service, she made more money. She says her life is miserable right now because she has to campaign, because her seat is only for 2 years. But the time that she's in Congress, she has to actually campaign. And she says keeping her away from her family, keeping her away from her house, from her family, from her friends. And her life is absolutely miserable while she's at the House of Representatives. And she, as a member of the House of Representatives, she's earning $174,000 per year when they're in session. That's the key. When they're in session, that's when she's away from her family and all of that. She makes $174,000 a year. Do y'all want me to tell you how many days she actually worked last year? I got this from a reliable source online, but I'm going to still say alleged because I don't need them coming here and trying to do something to my page. And I agree, Mr. Bald Spot. That's what she signed up for. But now she says she's miserable because she's away from her family and she can't really do what she want to do. 174,000. Look, somebody say she give me 174K. She does nothing. She's overpaid. Some may say that, but I want you to guess in the chat. Tell me how many days last year do you think that they were actually in session when she actually had to be there and work? Mind you, she still got almost 200K because that's her salary. But tell me, how many days do you think she actually had to work? I'm gonna wait. Somebody said 6 months, Mr. Ballspot. Okay, anybody else? Is she serious? I was in the military for 22 years and away from my family for approximately 7 years. Yep, and we appreciate your service. 6 months greeting, 100 days. Okay, 80 days. Less than 6 months. Hey, Big Papa, welcome. I don't give a shit. I don't feel sorry for her. 20 days. Probably 2 weeks. 164 days. A little less than 6 months. But she still made a yearly salary. So how do you feel about that when people just complain, complain, complain? But she signed up for that. Nobody forced her into Congress, into the House of Representatives. She signed up for all of that, but then you want to complain. What do y'all think about that? There are so many people out here who ask for certain things, put themselves in those situations, and then complain about it. Because there's a lot of people who ask for certain things, and when they get it, they complain about it. She's ungrateful. Yes, she is. Wow, it's really distasteful in the economic climate to come. She's full of it. She's full of something. Let's see what else. Complain about her salary. Yeah, she complaining about the 170K, 174. Ask her what the medium income is for middle class families. Who are we talking about? Right now we're talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's a Republican in Georgia. Hey, Melon Hunt, you know she got that PPP loan. Look, I ain't gonna put that on her. I'm not. I ain't put that on that lady. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. Exactly. She makes more than a dual income family. She may make more than a dual income family in a lot of different areas here in. And if you've been watching my chat the last couple of nights, you know my mama brought me the prettiest butterfly cup, and I was drinking out of it. But I ran downstairs and got me some lemonade, and look, I forgot to put it in my butterfly cup. I went old school on the red cup. I love HEB limeade. That's what I'm drinking again, HEB limeade. Yep, so everybody said that she feel like she's ungrateful. She signed up for it. Yes, last year she got in. She got it. The president said so. Oh, okay. Her medical benefits is worth more than I make. Absolutely. Let me talk to my TikTok people on social media land and find out what they think about that. Because she's complaining. She's complaining. Ooh, now this is another one. This probably gonna make y'all laugh, and it's probably gonna make y'all put a lock on your cell phones and watch your kids. Watch your wife, watch your kids, watch everybody, and put a lock on your cell phone. There was a 6-year-old boy who ordered $1,000 worth of food on Grubhub through his dad's cell phone. What would you do if your child got your cell phone and started ordering stuff? At 6 years old, I don't even know how they know how to do that. But he ordered $1,000 worth of food on Grubhub. What would you do if your child did that? I need to know. What would you, $1,000 worth of food? I'm like, who gonna eat all that damn food? That's his food for the year. $1,000? Yes. He was hella hungry. $1,000. I wanted that baby would just type it on, just hitting on anything like, ooh, I like hot dogs. Ooh, I like pizza. And if you had a 6-year-old who ordered $1,000 worth of food on your cell phone, what would you do? Real fast. Do you have a favorite song by Kendrick Lamar? I think I could be wrong, and you're getting off topic, but that's all right. Only because I'm right in between two stories. Is Kendrick Lamar a rapper? If so, I'm not a big rap person. I listen to it every now and then if it just happened to come through the radio while I'm driving. I like more old school rap. I'll be 54 next month, so I like old school rap. But I heard Kendrick Lamar is real conscious about what's going on, and he rap kind of in that vein. That's about as much as I know. That's about as much as I know. Nobody in the chat not telling me what they're gonna do to their kid. Gonna have a conversation with them, make them cut grass, make them clean up, give you their what is it? Their Allowance money, nice young age, looks great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. R. Kelly before his issues came out. What? Brent, what you talking about? We talking about a 6 year old who ordered food on his dad's cell phone and ran it up $1,000. I'm a busy owner. I can't stay online. Okay, I understand. Thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. You know I was talking up your business at the beauty shop today. That's why when my grandkids ask for my phone to play, I don't love. I don't either. I've never ever ever been one to let little kids play with my cell phone. Absolutely not. Never have. Yeah, and I can't do nothing but help my kids eat the food. All technology would be off limits and they would have to work for it. Really? Talking old school music? Love old school music. Never. Okay, exactly. One day, you know what? I don't know. I may do it one day next week. I might grab a few old school songs and we talk about those songs and the lyrics and what they meant. We may do that next week. I may do that. Wow, I really don't believe that somebody lying on the baby. I just want to get out of paying the bill. Ha! You gonna tell them that somebody was lying? Love your hair. Thank you so much. You know, I took my braids out and I went to the salon today and had it roller wrapped and flat iron because I don't have any relaxer or anything on it. So this just all my little natural hair. But she does a good job. I was saying earlier, if anybody's looking for a stylist in Houston, Moana Emerson on the southwest side of Houston, Comfort Styles on the south, kind of like southeast Sunnyside area, or Toya. I don't know Toya's last name, but Toya I think is more on the southwest side as well. But definitely those three ladies do an excellent job with styling hair. It fixes your face. Thank you. What would you do? I don't know if TikTok will let me say. I don't know. I don't know if TikTok will let me say it. They might, what they call it, give you like some kind of strike or in violation for saying you're gonna whoop ass. Houston was great when I came through. Yeah, Houston is a nice city to come to. Don't she look like Kamala Harris? Y'all think so? Mm-hmm. Well, I got enough Chucks to be Kamala Harris. You hear me? I got Chucks in every color. I love Chucks. Love, love, love Chucks. Somebody said no. Okay. No, indeed. Okay. Somewhat. Okay. I personally can't see it, but my sister lives in Houston. Okay. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. What side of town? What side of town she live on? Not that we trying to really get into her business, just asking. Are you familiar with the different sides of town, different sides of Houston? You know, Houston is really big, and then we have a lot of little cities that sit right on the outskirts, right on the outskirts. But a lot of those people still tell people, "Oh, I live in Houston," but they might live in Manville, they might live in Fresno, Missouri City, Katy, Humble, and it's all right. It's all still Houston. If you say Houston, everybody know what you're talking about. Next subject, not rushing by any means. Well, yes, you are because you're saying next subject while I'm talking about Houston. See, this is what I do. If I see a comment come through the chat, I actually try to engage with the people in the chat because I appreciate them coming over. Y'all have hella traffic. You better know we do. If you don't know side roads to take at certain times of day, you're going to be stuck. And I hate being stuck. So, hello, my name is Maurice. I'm autistic. Well, hello, Maurice. I'm glad to see you over here at Gbutterfly TV. My apologies. No, you don't have to apologize, Brent, but we kind of have a little system over here. And if I just talked about one topic and disregarded everybody's comments in the chat and then just went on to the next topic, then they have no incentive to talk in the chat because they be like, well, shit, she ain't gonna read my comments anyway, and she just gonna go on. I don't want anybody to feel. I want to feel like, yes, this is my channel, but I want the people in the chat to feel like, hey, I can go over there and we can sit and talk with G Butterfly. So that's why I tell people, hey, when I talk about a topic, talk about it in the chat because I may not catch everyone because I may look off and it's going fast sometime. But if I see it, I'll read it and we can just talk about it. And then if I read that comment, somebody else in the chat may have something to say about that particular comment. And that's how we just keep the chat rolling. That's how we flow through. I don't want us to be sitting over here like dead air like this, looking at each other. That's boring. So that's why I say, you know what? Talk in the chat. We're going to all talk about it. My family makes fun of me because I like the Oh, the patty cake song. Well, that's all right, Maurice. This is the young man who said he was autistic. That's all right if you like the patty cake song. That's all right. This is my first time in your chat. I'm glad I came. Well, I'm glad, E. Davis. I've been going live for like 3 weeks now. Well, it's been a total of 3 weeks. I went live the first week. The second week I didn't because I was in an accident, and now I'm back this week. We have a good time over here. I'm telling you, it's a laid back, chilling chat. That's all we do. We talk about our topics and we move on because I know everybody got something to do. I'm not trying to hold you long. You know how the preacher tell you, I'm not trying to hold you long. They hold you another 3 hours. I don't do that. I was UA late to my next duty station messing with Houston back in the day. So you're in the military fooling around down here in Houston and you couldn't get to where you were supposed to be. Mm-hmm. I bet some of those sergeants and captains and all that, they was on that phone trying to find you, wasn't they? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can get caught up down here. You can definitely get caught up down here in Houston. Unauthorized absent got caught up those were my younger days. Ooh wee. Dr. B, I'm glad we learned. You know what? The other day we talked about stuff we did in our younger days on this chat, and we had a whole lot of it was interesting. But that's the good thing about waking up every day because you keep getting older and you learn from your mistakes, you mature, and you know to do better. Now, unfortunately, there's some people who don't learn. They don't do better, and they to be stuck in shit all the way up when they're 60 years old, still caught up. Hey, I had a good time when I visited. Cool. Houston is a nice place to visit. Houston has something for everybody. I don't care. Houston is as fast as you want it to be or as slow as you need it to be or anything in between. It just depends on the person. But Houston is a really cool place. We got something for everybody. If you're coming here as a single woman or man, or if you're coming here with a full family, there's always something to do. I'm usually here about this time every day. If not every day, maybe 6 days a week, 5 days a week. Over here, Gbutterfly, we just have adult, cool fun. It's laid back over here. We don't do no drama. We don't have none of that. I reside in Michigan. Cold right now. It's 22 degrees. Ooh, 22 degrees. You know, here in the South, we're not used to all that cool air. A couple of days this week, we got down to 30 and 40 here in Houston. I don't see to be almost ready to shut down if it get below 40 because we don't know how to handle that. We're used to 80, 90, and 100 plus. Ooh, I wasn't ready for it. I appreciate that. We almost at 10,000 likes. We're doing a damn thing over here. Oh, you know what? We just talked about being older, so that kind of segues into what I'm getting ready to say. Now, as we get older, we reflect on our past, but then we kind of prepare for the future. So tell me something in the chat that you're doing right now, and when you do it, you're like, damn, I'm getting old. I know one thing, and I'm going to tell y'all after I see a few go through, I'm going to tell y'all two things that I do. One of them, when I did it, and I was like, damn, I'm getting older. And another one, I do it all the time, and I giggle to myself now, is because it makes me think of my grandmother when I do it. And I'm like, ooh, I'm getting older. I'm getting older. No matter what age you are, because you're constantly getting older, you're doing something that makes you say, ooh, I'm getting older. So let me know in the chat. I have to stretch in the morning. Okay. That's one of those things. You know what? I know I'm new. How do you like your page? Oh, I love my page. Oh, how do you like it? Just tap the screen. You see how my finger, like just keep tapping the screen like that. And that's how you can like it. I appreciate that. Eric Haynes, I know you're over here. Look, that's my homeboy from I Stay Home a Lot. That's a sign that you're getting older too when you just start staying home and you appreciate what you actually have worked for. Hide my money, can't find He David say he hide his money, can't find it. Well, I hope don't nobody else come in there and find it because you're going to be ass out. I sit on the bed before I get going. Ooh, yes indeed. Because you got to sit. You know what? Who is that? I sit. I can tell when we are going to get rain because my wrist starts aching. Yep, my mom always talk about her knee. I have to sit on. Who is that? Pearly Hill say she got to sit on the bed. Okay, I can't get out the bed as fast. My noise when I'm turning over in bed. I want to grow a garden, but I'm never home. I'm always gone working. I enjoy my alone time. Enjoy your alone time. When they say gotta wait to get out the bed, it's so funny. Because when you wake up, and you roll and you just kind of sit. You just gotta sit and process before you stand up and like, ooh, let me get up. But you gotta sit and just kind of process. But no, this is the one. Loud noises get on my nerve. Okay, Bree, I know what you mean. I have a lot of friends there. Okay, Maurice, Pearly. My phone died, so I lost you guys. That's all right, Brent. You back? I enjoyed my long time. My wrist ache. I'm gonna tell you. I thought I had two things, but I'm gonna tell you three. I just thought about it. When I sit down on the floor, like I can sit in this chair and I can get up, rub my knees before I stand up. You better know it, Sydney. If I sit down on the floor, I have two small granddaughters. If you don't know, I have a 5-year-old granddaughter and I have a 2-year-old granddaughter. So when they over here, I like to play with them and just be on the floor and do different things. But when I sit on that floor and it's time to get up, Houston, we got a problem. I have to roll and move and like, oh wait, hold on, up. I gotta do all that to get up off the floor. You know how you gotta do like a roll and push up? I gotta do all that when it's time to get up off that floor. When I do that, when I first had to do that, that's when I knew, damn, I'm getting older. That one thing right there. I don't like the music loud in my car. Okay, E. Davis, you know what? I have never really liked the music real loud in my car. I like it at a good tone. But if it's too loud, that's too distracting for me. And I like to pay attention when I'm driving just because I've always been that way. And I have never understood. You see how I'll read one thing and we'll go off to another topic. I have never understood. I know they do it here in the South. I have never understood how somebody put them giant speakers in the back of their car, had their windows up, all four, and had that music so loud that the car is vibrating, and it's damn near vibrating my car because I'm sitting next to it. Why? I can't understand how people do that. That would give me a headache. I understand, E. Davis, when you say you don't like that music loud in the car, that would give me a headache. I don't go out much after dark. 30 years ago, I would be getting ready for the club. What is it? Yep. You sure right. You are so right. Trying to figure out if that outfit look right. Making sure your hair together. Making sure your shoes match. I get it. But you know what? If I don't go out, I'm good. Netflix, TV, I don't need all of that. But I had a good time when I used to do it. Don't get me wrong. I used to have a blast. Let's see what else. Man, I can't do that shit having knee replacement next month. You can't do what? Get down on the floor. Eric, you gotta have knee replacement. Ooh wee. I sure hate that. I'm gonna have to check on you. I sure hate to hear that. But just think, I know somebody who had to have double knee replacement. Ooh, that limeade good. Let me see. Man, I can't do that shit having knee replacement. Eric, what you mean? Be down on the floor trying to get up? You got little grandkids too. Let's see. I like buying kitchen home items. Yep. They can't hear in the car. You know they can't. If anything is happening around them, they getting ready to get into a bad wreck. I'm coming in before dark. Yes. Yep. I try not to be out in the dark. Now with time change and me working on one side of town and driving home, sometime I'm getting here where it's dark. My preference actually would be to be in before it's dark as well. Somebody say I like the Home Depot. I love, love, love Home Depot. What you sipping on? Oh, you see my red cup? You see my red cup? I didn't have my butterfly glass today. This ain't, look, y'all probably can't see it, but this ain't nothing but limeade. Nothing but limeade. That's it. That's it. Limeade. Let me see. What you sipping? Limeade. What you drinking on? Limeade. Who else in here? Eric, it's the PT that gets. It's the physical therapy that gets. Ooh, Eric, they saying that physical therapy gonna be hard for you, brother. I like going to Home Depot and fixing things around the house when I'm home. So do I. So do I. Look, I'm just, and you know what? It's funny you said that. And you know I don't even know who you are. And you know I would have no way of knowing you was gonna say that. But let me show you something right now. Because I'm a lady who like doing that kind of stuff. Bam. Ryobi. I love my drill. Any other ladies on here like to do stuff with the drill? I don't have a battery pack on here right now. The battery pack over here on the charger. I see you from OG Live. OG Live. OG Live. Oh, you mean OGJ Money Live? I think that's his name. Is that who you talking about? For real, damn. LOL, yes, nope. Blah, blah. I love going to Home Depot. I like doing little stuff around my house. When I got this when I got this drill, my boyfriend bought me this drill when I moved into this house. And I am so excited. But the first time I had to use this drill, I was so scared, y'all. I was scared because I had to put it up to my nose, like nervous. But I've seen my uncles and dads and even my mom. My mama always had tools. Look, that hair got in my eye. I've seen them use tools my entire life, but until I had to actually use a drill. But I said, I want a drill. I want a sander. I want this. When I moved into my house, I wanted all my own stuff so I can do my own stuff. Lord, the first time I was scared, I was like this. Until I finally learned how to use it. Nah, let me know. Oh, got a screw. I'm on it. I love this drill. Yes. And see, this wasn't a prop because I would have had no way of knowing that man was going to put that in the chat. But this just goes to show it stay right next to the charger. And if I need it, just pop that battery in and we good to go. We good to go. Hi, beautiful. How are you? I'm fine. How you doing? It make you feel powerful. Yes, it do. Your boyfriend bought you that drill. He sure did. He sure did. He pretty much bought whatever I asked him. What are you doing? Sitting here chit-chatting, that's all. Sitting here chit-chatting with my friends here on TikTok. You know how we do. You got that Ryobi. I sure do. I like it. I got a Ryobi, what's that thing? The Edger. I got the Ryobi Edger, and I think I got a Ryobi something else out there. I like tools. But you see how we talk about a subject, and we get all off. But guess what? We come right on back. That's the Home Depot brand. It is, and I love it. I love it. I haven't had any problems with it. Oh, but I forgot to tell y'all. I only told y'all about my one sitting on the floor. We going back to getting older because I say I had two, but then I realized I had three. I'm a local truck driver in Phoenix, Arizona. I have started my own sneaker brand. Please check me out. Black on. Well, you know what? While you right there in the chat, Swint is Swint_120. Actually, put what your So is it Swint? Are you only on TikTok? Are you on Instagram? Are you on wherever you are? Just put it in the chat. That's fine. If people are interested, they're going to see it and they're going to come over there and check you out. I'll come check you out. If you can, Swint, send your information to me, like in a instant message or whatever they call it over here on TikTok. Because once this ends, I won't be able to see the chat anymore. And I won't be able to remember what the name of your page is. And I come over there and I check you out and I'll follow you. And I'll tell other people, Big Rome, Chicago, it's always a pleasure to see natural women. Well, thank you so much, Big Rome. I'm glad you're over here. I appreciate you. Tell them to get you the Milwaukee brand, better tool and warranty. Oh, okay. But I like this one. It's actually not too heavy. It's not too powerful. And the little stuff that I do around here, it's good enough. I've never heard of the Milwaukee brand. Thanks so much. Oh, you're welcome, Swint. How else you going to grow if people don't tell other people about your business? See, sometimes people want to gatekeep and don't want to tell nobody about nothing else that somebody else got going on. I'll share your information, but I can't guarantee somebody going to come over there and buy. But it's free for me to talk and tell people you got your own tennis shoe company out there. I'm good at that. It's a good brand. Okay, what you talking about, that Milwaukee E. Davis? Yeah, but Swint, send it over to me and I'll look at it and I'll tell. If you were here in the earlier part, I was talking about 3 different stylists. Those 3 stylists don't even know half the time that I'm over here telling people to come to them, but I think they do good work. So I'm always try to promote people who are doing something that can help somebody else. I'm not going to try to hold information to myself. Yes, it's a good brand. Okay, you're attractive. Wow. Oh, thank you, Paul. I appreciate the compliment. Am I single? No, I'm in a committed relationship right now. All right, so we're going on to the next topic. Anybody out there who watching me right now like to go thrifting? Going to like thrift stores? And thrifting or going to secondhand stores like Goodwill. What's the other one? Just all kind of thrift stores. Down here, Goodwill is real popular. And then we have a lot of independent thrift stores. Who is that? LaShonda say she like it too. Me, Goodwill. Oh yeah, okay. I know Brown Sugar like going to thrift stores. But I don't know if you're like me. I love going to thrift stores. Love it, love it, love it. But why I always start itching when I go to thrift store? I think it's just me thinking I'm around somebody else used stuff. But I seem like I get the itch, just like, I be like this. I've done that. You can find some good stuff. Yes, you can. Salvation Army, yep. It's a fun time. Anybody else like going? I will pick you up tomorrow to go. Oh, is that YB1 Willie? Is that Willie or Wiley B1? How you gonna pick me up? Funny smell too. It depends on the ones you're going into. It's possible they may smell funny. It's possible. It is really possible that it may smell funny. But I don't know why I always feel like I'm itching. And I love to go. I like to go to garage sales. All of that kind of stuff is real fun. Hey, Comfort, you in here? You live? Hell no, but I can't keep my wife out of there. Eric said he don't like to, but he can't keep his wife out. Tell it's all right. I love going. I have not been in a while. It's been years. Okay. Those finds can be big. Oh yes, I seen the cutest pair of Guess shoes the other day. I thought they were cute. They wasn't my size, and I wouldn't have bought them anyway. But they were really cute. Goodwill, Comfort Style. Hey, Comfort Styles. I was just everybody. You've been hearing me talk about Comfort Styles, the stylist. I've been talking about you doing this live, Comfort. She's in the chat, so go follow her and watch her work on TikTok. She goes live on TikTok doing her locks and all her styles. Check her out. We got to support each other. Estate sales. Now, I've never gone to an estate sale, but I said I wanted to. We deep in here today. Yes, we are. We got 37 folks in here. We doing good. We doing real good. Every day, Comfort. I get just a few more people that'll stay in my life. They'll stay, and I think because they like the easygoing vibe over here at Gbutterfly. I think they like it. And you know I be having my topics I talk about, and we get on up out of here. Estate sales, yeah. So the topic right now is, do you like to go thrifting? A lot of people have said yes, they like to go thrifting. I say when I go, I start itching for whatever reason, and I think it's just up here to know that I'm around people's used things. I thrift for jeans. I'm telling you, if you want to save money on jeans, the thrift store is the place to go. That is the spot. I'll go buy jeans at the thrift store, bring them straight home, put them in the washing machine. Everything else I buy, it has to go to the cleaners. But jeans, immediately, I can just throw them in the washer and wear them the next day if I wanted to. I'm not much of a thrifter. Okay, not much. I thrift for jeans, but I love it. I love getting the jeans from over there. You can find some really good jeans because, jeans are relatively expensive. And especially if you like to slice them, because that's faddish right now where you have all the little shreds and slice. The best place to go is to go get your jeans at the thrift store. Thrift stores on the wealthy side of town are hidden treasures. Yes, indeed. And I'll be knowing where to go find them. I found a new Coach bag at a Salvation Army. The stores don't usually have my size or style, so I have to customize my own styles. Yep. Yep. So I asked who liked thrifting. I got a Gucci belt for $2. All right, Sydney. No. Who's that? E. Davis. I always seen your lives, but I kept scrolling. I'm happy I stopped and listened today. Good content. Well, Sydney, I'm glad you decided to stop today. I appreciate anybody who take their time to come over to Gbutterfly. It's just good, easy vibes over here. We get to our point and we roll out. We get where you like us and don't have nothing to do on a Saturday. Because you see, we all sitting right here at Gbutterfly TV. All right. Okay, so I asked if you like to thrift because of this. If you like to thrift, tell me something that you absolutely would not buy from a thrift store. Oh wait, while y'all are thinking about what you wouldn't buy from a thrift store, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit about when you know that you're getting old. I told one thing, and I think I started talking about something else because I read a chat. The other way that I know that I'm getting older, I actually ordered compression socks online, and the doctor didn't tell me to. You know you're getting older when you at work and you like, why my legs seem like they kind of swollen and I'm just getting off. I went ahead and bought me some compression socks on my own, and that was without the doctor telling me. I went ahead and bought compression socks. I was like, Lord, let me jump ahead of the game. Let me get ahead of the game. You freak out when you can't find your reading glasses. Ooh, if I don't have my contacts on my eyeglasses, it's a problem because I can't see. I can't see. I want some copper ones for Jim. Compression socks, yes. I'm in Tampa. Hey, okay, Tampa. I'm telling you, when I had to go buy, well, I didn't have to, but like I said, I tried to get ahead of the game. But wait a minute, I like to be stylish. I bought tan, white, navy, gray, and black. Boom! So I'm ready with whatever color pants I wear to work. Because I only wear them when I'm going to work. But I said, I got to be ready. I need to make sure my circulation is still good. I got to make sure it's still good because I'm getting older. The third thing that lets me know, damn, I'm getting old. I can eat toast and coffee for breakfast, and that's it. I can eat toast and coffee, and I'm good. And there are days when I eat more for breakfast because I love breakfast. I have to have breakfast. I don't eat anything else. I'm good if I just eat breakfast. But when I got to the point where I started eating just 2 slices of toast and coffee, I'm like, oh hell, I'm turning into my grandma. My grandmother used to do that, but she drank straight black coffee. Like my mama, she might eat just drink a cup of coffee and have some little crackers. But that's how I knew. Ooh, I love toasted avocado. That's how I knew. I say, ooh, I'm getting older. I'm getting older, Lord. I'm getting older, but I thank God that I'm still here to get older. But it's certain things that we do to let us know, we getting older. Time is winding. Do y'all feel like, damn, time going a lot faster now that I'm older? Young dudes call me OG. Cal OG, what's going on? You were over here before. I'm glad you came back. Thank you so much. And we up to 13.5 thousand likes. Y'all better go ahead on and Gbutterfly chat. Y'all doing the damn thing. I appreciate that too. Egg whites and turkey bacon slices. So good. Ooh, I love. Now see, I'm getting all off. I'm getting all away from this. But when I looked at your egg, you say egg whites, turkey bacon, tomato slices. I like to scramble my eggs, and I'm gonna do this in the morning. I like to scramble my eggs, chop up spinach, mushroom, and tomatoes. I saute the spinach and mushrooms and tomatoes first. Just kind of saute it just a little bit. Then I scramble my egg in the morning, and I put feta cheese on top. That is so good with my 2 slices of toast and coffee. But I love a good breakfast. I love a good breakfast. That sounds good. It is good. I love scrambled eggs. And sometimes I buy real bacon bits, the 100%. I don't buy Bacos. Who out there still buying Bacos? You know, back when I was young, I didn't know the difference. I'm talking about young, like little kid young. I ain't know the difference. We would get them Bacos and put it on our salad, put it on our little baked potatoes at home. Bacos. Who out there still eat? Who out there still eating Bacos? Go on, tell the truth. Tell the truth in the chat. Are you still eating Bacos? I like to go get the 100% bacon crumbles or pieces. If I buy some Bacos right now, y'all better know something going on. Okay, Georgia, I'm telling you, Georgia and New York being here heavy every single day. No, yep, I like the Hormel brand, but not Bacos. Been there, done that. Been there, done what? Getting older. The younger office staff be like, yes, sir. That's how you know you're getting older. Yep, because I get them to tell me, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. League City, you down the road. You right down the road, League City. I know exactly where you are. I'm from Galveston. Hey, neighbor. The last couple of days when I went live, I talked about my topics, but I tried to tie in just a little bitty Black History fact. So here's one for you. Carter G. Woodson, in February of 1926, he sent out a press release announcing the first Negro History Week. He was a scholar who enjoyed learning and didn't want the achievements of African Americans to go unnoticed or to be missed. He chose the month of February because it coincided with the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. Initially, Black History Week was only celebrated 2 weeks in February, and now we celebrate all month long. So my question to you is, do you feel like African American History or Black History Month, whatever you want to call it, not month, but do you think they should have more of a celebration throughout the year? Do you feel like, okay, they cram everything into those 28, 29 days, but do you think they should do more to acknowledge the accomplishments of African Americans throughout the entire year? Yes, more. Okay. I do. Alrighty. The front door. What? I used to go to the front door all the time. All the time. I used to go there all the time. Back when I was young. Should be all year, in my opinion. I used to go to the front door. When I tell you, we used to have a blast up in there. I remember the very first time. See how we get all off topic? Like, I try to read the chat so I can engage with my people. Yes, more. I'll watch Harriet Tubman movie today. HBO, so good. I don't have HBO, but I may see if I can try to find it. I'll never forget. I had a sister that was 5 years older than me. So if I'm 19, 20, she's about 24, 25 years old. And I love my sister to death. She's not with us anymore. She died from cancer. With my ex-husband family, LOL, they from Galveston. Now, truth be told, I'm from Galveston, okay? I'm from Galveston, right down the road. That's why I say Hitchcock, Tech City, League City, Dickinson, Webster. All of that is familiar to me. What is the front door? The front door is a club that was in Lamarck, Texas. Now, if you don't know where Lamarck is, Houston, Lamarck is about 35 minutes south of Houston, Texas. Galveston is about 45 minutes south of Houston, Texas. Galveston is an island. Lamarck is considered the mainland to the island. And then Houston, we have a lot of little towns in between Houston and Lamarck. The island, the mainland, a lot of little towns. And you had a big city, which is Houston. And the front door was a very popular club in Lamarck, Texas. Lamarck is a very small town, but everybody knew about the front door. And if you went to the front door, you knew you was going to have a blast. Let me see. She said, big fun there. We drove from Houston. Oh, somebody named Josh said they used to drive from Houston to go down to the front door. Yep. But we used to have a good time at the front door. They used to have the best music, and they had some good blue Hawaiians. That's a drink. I don't know if you know what a blue Hawaiian is, but that drink used to be hella good at the front door. Ooh, that drink was good. The blue, yes indeed, child. The blue Hawaii. See, I don't know this young. What is it? JG Cozy Niche. She said, yes indeed, child. See, that's how I know she's a Southern girl. When you say child, Southern girl. Galveston beach water don't look good. No, it ain't never really looked good. But as a little kid, we had the best fun playing in the beach. We got 45 that's staying consistent in the chat. That's good. That's really good. I appreciate y'all. We had to 16,000 likes, y'all. Y'all doing the damn thing. Y'all better keep it up and share out my videos to let people know Gbutterfly TV is where they want to be. We have many great men and women to be recognized besides just the month of February. I agree with you 150%. Y'all down there close to that racist town, they used to tell us not to go there. Which racist town? You talking about Hitchcock or Santa Fe? That's why I say you talking about Hitchcock or Santa Fe, because it's probably one of those. I heard from Fats is no longer with us. Have you heard the same? He died many years ago. I don't know, maybe 5-10 years ago. It could have been longer than that. I'm sure it was Santa Fe. They used to tell everybody, don't go through Hitchcock at night and don't get caught in Santa Fe. So yeah, I know exactly. The Blue Hawaiian is a good drink. Yes, it's very good. If it's made just right, you'll suck that thing down so fast and you'll be all woozy in the head because it tastes that good. Okay, yep. Fully dressed and still beautiful. Well, thank you so much. I tell anybody, you don't have to show off everything to still be an attractive woman. You don't have to do all that. Let me leave it like that. You don't have to show everything to be an attractive woman. I can remember many years ago, and I can tell y'all this. I ain't ashamed because it's a good thing. Many years ago, I guess I was about, I'm going to say maybe 30. I'm just going to say 30. I'll be 54 next month. But I guess I could have been 28, 29, 30, somewhere. And I've always been somewhat of a conservative dresser. That's just what I do. Santa Fe likes driving in Vita. Yep, Santa Fe is probably like Vita. Sure, you're right. Now, I said that to say this. I'll never forget this guy that I would kind of hang out with. We didn't really date, but we would hang out and just have a good time. I'll never forget the words he told me, and it always stuck in my head. And it made me smile because he said, you know what? He called me by our name. I say, what? He said, you're not like everybody else and you just be showing off everything. Because at the time when we were having this conversation, I had on it was like sundress material, but the sleeves came about right here. But it was long. It went all the way to my feet, and I had on some sandals to match. So I thought I was cute. It was just a basic little sundress, but it didn't show anything. And it was an orange. It was like maybe like an orange tie-dye. I think that's what it was, like an orange tie-dye. He said, you don't be dressing like everybody else and showing off everything. I'm like, that's just not my style. I don't do that. He said, you know what? That's good. He said, we need more women like you. He said, because dealing with you, you make a motherfucker wonder. He said, what is with the package? He said, you make us wonder because you're just not showing it out there to everybody. And that always has stuck in my head. And I've always just been pretty much a conservative dresser. I just don't think you have to display everything for somebody to find you attractive. Either they're going to find you attractive or they're not. A man loves a good mystery novel. Pretty much what he said. 54? No way. Yes, indeed. I'll be 54 next month. 54, and I thank God for every single day. 54 next month, yeah. Bugs Bunny didn't stop in Albuquerque and probably not Santa Fe. I know he didn't if he know what was best. Let me see, I thought you about 30. No, I wouldn't even want to go back to 30. Looking good, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A modest dresser. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. PYT, show you right. Santa Fe like driving in Vita. Yep. And if you want to know about Vita, just Google it. Vita. VI is either VIDOR or VIDER. Vita, Texas. When I say that about dressing and just trying to be kind of, and there's nothing wrong with women dressing sexy. Don't get me wrong. But I think there's a difference between sexy and slutty. There's a fine line. And some people don't know how to walk the fine line, and they be all over here in Slutville. But to each his own. I just don't judge. It's just not my thing. But there was a man on, you know what? I want to cut that fan on. It feel hot in here to me. There was a man on social media. I happened to see it this morning. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. It's hot. Hold on. I'm back. I had to go change that temperature. It felt like it was getting warm in here to me. There was a man that I saw this morning. He was talking into his camera, but I guess he was using a green screen. Excuse me. And he was showing a lady behind him on a video on a green screen. And he was sitting there and he was kind of pointing to it and he was talking. Now the lady had on like a short cat suit type of thing, but she was standing up and twerking and popping and dropping it and doing all of that. And he was pretty much saying, as a woman, why do you get mad when men sexualize you and not treat you like a decent woman when you out here doing that? He say, I would never respect a woman who out here doing what you do. He say, yeah, you good to look at for a minute. He say, but that's all. He say, I wouldn't give you the time of day. He say, y'all almost turn my stomach. He say, because you dress slutty and then you out here showing everything you got to everybody, popping and shaking it, but you want a man to respect you and treat you respectable and treat you like wife material. He said, it's no way I would do it. So tell me the chat. That's not even on my list. But when we were talking about it, it made me think about it. Tell me, what do y'all think about that? And again, this is not to bash women who dress provocative or sexy, because everybody has their own level of sexiness or what they feel like is tipping the scales over into sluttiness. What I think might be borderline slutty may be somebody else. Ooh, hey, I look good. So I don't knock that. Everybody do their own thing. But what do you think about that out here in my comments? Let me know. Let me know. Hi, somebody named somebody Musa said, hi, how you doing? Let's see. I believe it shows where your mindset is. Okay. I love the Beyonce cover. I'm not sure what you mean. Carry yourself how you want to be addressed. Amen. Good night. Okay, good night. He told her, right? I see it on Instagram so much. It's truth. It's a true turn off. And he said more often than not, he's always turned off. And he say he can see getting turned on by looking at a beautiful woman who may be dressed sexy. He said, but when he see all of that, he said that's a whole turn off. I see it on Instagram so much. It's okay. It's true. It's off now. Your page, falling in love. Your page. Oh, is that Big Juke? Is that Big Juke? Hey, welcome. I don't think I've seen your name before, but thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. Layla's, what is that? Layla's mom. Oh, you know what? At Layla's mom, I think I heard of her page from OG. I think I heard a page from OG, and I think I signed up for her page. Those females doing that are doomed in life. I won't say doomed in life, because everybody who wake up have an opportunity to get it right. When God allows you to wake up, that's your opportunity to get it right. You get another chance when you wake up. So I can't say they doomed, but they have to say to themselves, is this what I want to continue or do I want to make a change? And if you wake up tomorrow, that's your opportunity to change. So I wouldn't say that they doomed. They have an opportunity to get it right. Let's see. Humans are attracted to shiny things. It's instinct. Don't appeal in a way you don't want notice. Okay, yep. Worsty. Okay. We are at 20.3 thousand likes, people. And I think I've only been on about, maybe I came on at 7:45, so a little over an hour. We are doing so good because kept we've kept at least 35 people in the chat. So we are doing really good. I appreciate everybody who's constantly talking in the chat. And see, I don't even have any people. I don't even have like multi guests. It's just me. It's just me. But I want to make you feel like you're a part of this channel. That's why I just sit here and talk with you, read your comments, and we go back and forth. I'm the one that said fully dressed and beautiful. Okay, Big Juke. Okay. Thank you so much. Again, if I miss your name, I'm sorry. I'll see your comment. I'll respond to your comment. But so many names come through, I may miss it and forget that you're the one. Don't take it personal. Please, like they say, blame it on my head and not my heart. Yes, we connected via OG Money. Okay. I like his page over. And I don't know if anybody else saw this. I saw it this morning and kind of laughed at it. And it kind of, see, it's funny because it's kind of in the same vein of what we were just talking about. This young lady was getting married. She was going to her bachelorette party and was doing some of who knows what. She didn't realize that the husband to be, was in the same place where she was, but he didn't know. And he just watched her the whole time. By the time she was finished with her bachelorette party, he called her and said the wedding is off. Just because of how she was carrying herself and her behavior when they weren't together. He told her the wedding off, and she could not understand it. I say, well, sir, you get money from gifts? I don't know. This is just like my third week going live. I'm not really sure how all that happens. I am monetized where I can get something, but I've been seeing like 20 cents here, 30 cents there. So I don't really know how all that works. And that's just the honest to God truth. I just come on here. I talk to my people. And I might set a goal. And it might be those little hot dogs. Last night we did the footballs. I don't really know how all that works. And I'm just being honest with you. Go ahead and keep hitting the like so that not YouTube, listen to me. So that TikTok will know. Well, TikTok might say, wait a minute. What's going over there on Gbutterfly Live? That lady only been on the hour and she got all those likes. We better send her out to some more people. So I think that's what TikTok doing. So you have some pretty eyes. Thank you so much. Very comfortable sitting here talking. It is unfortunate that men and women think a bachelorette or bachelor party is a free pass. Some feel like that, but what else do I have over there? Oh, every day I go live from the parking lot. That's just like my thing. I have a video almost every single morning, at least 5 days a week when I'm going to work. Before I get out of my truck, I do a quick, short little video. I think I'm funny. So whatever I'm talking about on live from the parking lot is usually going to make me laugh or it's going to make you think. So every day I have live from the parking lot. And it's so funny because I have people that know me and they'll walk up. They'll, hey, Gbutterfly, coming live from the parking lot. Because that's what I say every morning. So you can go look at all my lives on the parking lot. I have some of them over here on TikTok, but I have a whole lot over there on YouTube. Let's see. I've done interviews like last Mother's Day. I did 4 interviews. If you're interested in that, you can go over there and check out the 4. I interviewed 4 ladies from 4 different generations. And they were able to tell their story, their journey really, being a parent, being a mother. I did that for Mother's Day. I'm going to do men this year. I may do women again, do some different women. So I have those interviews over there. I do a lot of stuff here at my house, in my backyard, with my granddaughters. When I have my granddaughters, I'll do videos with them if we're going on outings. So you'll see outings where I've taken them different places. So I have all kind of stuff on my YouTube channel. Whatever you're interested in, I'm quite sure you'll find at least one video that you're interested in over there. Because I have a plethora of things. I don't have just one niche. Because I like a lot of different things. So I don't want to be pigeonholed into just doing reality TV reviews. Just talking about whatever. You know what I mean? I like to have a little variety. So that's why my YouTube channel has all types of videos over there. I have a segment over there. I don't have a lot of videos. It's called Quick Houston News. Like I'll find news specific for Houston, and I'll do a video called Quick Houston News and talk about stuff that's just going on in Houston. I've kind of incorporated that into this because when I'm over here, I'm talking about so many topics. A lot of times I'll talk about things that's going on in Houston. Was another one I heard. And tell me what you think. And a lot of people in this chat may be able to relate to this. Why is it that if it's a black owned business, us always expect them to give exceptional customer service and exceptional product, but always want to pay the least amount of money? Why do you think we do that to our own people? We tend to always want to hook up, always ask them to lower their price, but we don't ask name brands to lower their price and we'll pay whatever they're telling us it costs. Why do you think people do that to black owned businesses? Let me know in the comments, why do you think that happens? Those that do that low ball and stuff lack respect. Okay. I got to go to Houston for a visit. Yeah, Houston, I mean, it's everything down here. There's so much you can do here in Houston. Why? When it comes to a black-owned business, we want them to lower their prices, continue to give exceptional customer service, but we don't respect them enough to pay them what they're worth. Oh my God, they're always looking for a discount. Pay for my time like you did for that manufactured item. Exactly. We tear each other down before we lift them up. That can also be the case. I believe that people undermine or underestimate black-owned businesses, assuming they can have their way. I saw a young lady, she was talking about that this morning, and I was kind of doing something in my restroom, moving around, but I had it playing, and she was saying that people really need to stop doing that. And I say, I agree 100%. I try to support black business. Lord knows that I do. But I don't think you should go in there trying to ask for a discount. I had somebody just tell me the other day, I'm always looking for the hookup. And I say, but why? You do not go into Macy's and say, I want the hookup. Can I get this? It say this shirt is $78, but can y'all mark it down to $40 because that's all I want to pay? They're never going to do that in mainstream stores, but they will try to get a black business to do that in a minute. I don't know, but they do it to my jewelry. What? I'm trying to read this. I don't know, but they do it to my jewelry. They want a freebie. Yep. Me too. Hate that. Yep. Why do they always want, well, I don't want to pay this. Well, can I get it for this? Can I? Now, if I'm a haggle, you know where I'm a haggle at? When I'm out the country trying to buy knickknacks to bring back home. And if I see that they got the same product in every single store down the beach that I'm on or whatever, yeah, I'm going to try to haggle because I'm going to tell them, well, they got it over there for $2. Why are you selling it for $3? But I'm never going to do that to my own people. Never going to do it. Two-edged sword also. Sometimes we charge more but deliver less. Now, I'm glad you said that because that's also something I wanted to discuss. I think when we have a black-owned business, we should try to support them, try to let other people know that they exist. Like I do that here on my page. I talk about blended impressions. If you're looking for somebody to give you customized gifts for other people, blended impressions with a Z. That lady does phenomenal work. And I'm not going to talk about a business unless you're doing, you're on up and up. She's a black-owned business, female-owned business. She has great product, exceptional customer service. Her turnaround time is remarkable, and she delivers. And so I tell anybody, if you're looking for customized gifts, from a t-shirt to a mug to a this to a that, whatever, go to TikTok right now and subscribe to her page, Blended Impressions with a Z. Phenomenal. And I think that everybody should go over there and support her business. And I know there's a lot of other businesses out here on TikTok that you can support. I don't even have a business. I ain't trying to sell nothing. But I want to see that lady win because she does a good job. I've bought multiple things from her, and every single time she delivers. And I don't mean delivers it to me. She delivers as far as what I expect when I spend my money with the business. She does a great job. Another one, and this is in the Houston area, black-owned female business. Can I get a ride? If you need medical transportation, go to can_I get a ride. I'm almost certain that's what it is. She was in the chat earlier. Let me get this off my screen. She was in the chat earlier. She does non-emergent medical transportation. She has a website. If you go to Instagram, she has a video on Instagram showing you how to navigate through her website just so you can reserve a ride to go to your next doctor's appointment. So we have to be in a position where we want to tell somebody else about somebody else's business and not gatekeep and keep it all to ourselves. What am I gonna do with that? Somebody that you know that I know may need to have that information. Everybody don't have access to a car. Let's just use Houston. Houston, a big city. Yes, we have public transportation. We have that here all throughout the city. But let's just say you stay on one of the suburbs that's right on the outside of the city, but don't have public transportation. It's not going to cross over that line into your city. Let's just say Houston and Missouri City. You can cross the street. You from Houston to Missouri City. But the public transportation from Houston not going to go over there. So let's just say it's a woman 60 years old. I'm going to just throw that out there. She's retired. She's not working anymore. But she doesn't have a car. She needs to go buy gifts for her grandkids. She doesn't have transportation to get into the city. And she may not want to go to the little store. She may not want to walk. She may not want to call an Uber. But she can go online and find Blended Impressions business and order gifts for her grandkids, and she can ship them to them. She might need to go to a doctor's office. Guess what? Can I get a ride as a medical transportation company that can pick her up and take her to her doctor's appointments in the city and bring her back? That's all I'm saying about supporting black business. Let everybody know that this business is out there. We'll be so quick to tell somebody, girl, I just went and bought this outfit at Macy's. Oh, I was down there at Saks. I found some badass boots at Saks. Y'all gonna promote all these other businesses all day long, and your friend could have a business, and you don't even do nothing with it. If you need digital videography, photography, if you need any of that, look at Secret Life _ digital. That young man is doing the damn things. He can make you commercials for your Instagram channels, black owned. This young man is trying to build his business while leading his family. But we got to be willing to share that information with other people. That's right here in Houston. If you need any kind of digital work, Secret Life _ digital. Get with that young man so he can give you what you may need. You may not even know you need what he's able to deliver you, provide for you. Also, another business, like I told y'all earlier, Comfort Styles. That young lady is so down to earth and nice, but that young lady knows her business when it comes to hair. She was in the chat earlier. She was in the chat having a vendor event in March. These would be great for that. Can you send me like I don't even know, do they call it instant message over here at TikTok? I don't even know what it's called. But send me the information. Secret Life Digital is always doing like different pop-up shops, Comfort Styles. She go do pop-up shops. If you let me know, I'll get the information to them. If they don't see it in this live, some of them were in, they may have already left. It's on my page. You know what? And please don't take this the wrong way. I'm not going to remember, because your name is kind of unusual. I'm not going to remember. And afterwards, I'm not going to be able to see this live. But if you can just send me, just go on there and say, this is just a reminder, come to my page. I'll see it, and then I'll go to your page. And I'll make sure that I see it, and I'll let all of them know that you're having something in March. They always doing pop-up shops. Young entrepreneurs trying to do their thing, and we need to support them. No worry. Okay, yeah, do that, and I'll let them know. Definitely do that, and I'll let them know. Like if you're in the Houston, Pasadena, South Houston area, if you want some good food, you need to get with B Foods, B as in boy, B Foods _ That young man can cook anything that you want. Anything you think you want. He'll deliver, but there's going to be a delivery fee, or you can come and pick it up. His food is phenomenal. And these are just young entrepreneurs that's trying to do their own thing. And we got to let everybody know that they're out there. We got to. But again, Comfort Styles, locks, weaves, wigs. She does your makeup. And this is another thing. And Comfort doesn't even advertise this. She doesn't advertise it on her TikTok, on her Instagram. She doesn't advertise it at all. She goes to the funeral homes also and does the makeup and the hair for your deceased when they die. So in Houston, if you're looking for somebody to go do the hair and the makeup for your loved ones, get with Comfort Styles. Comfort with a K. She's on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Because a lot of times when you rely on the funeral home to do the hair and the makeup of your loved ones, they may not do it the way that they used to wear their hair. And you want them to be remembered how everybody else would, you would want them to be remembered how they looked. So again, tell me in the chat right now, how many of you know somebody that goes to the go to the funeral home and do the hair and the makeup? Let me know. Are you married, beautiful? No, I'm not. That's off topic. How many of you know somebody that actually goes to the funeral home, does hair, does the makeup, and make them look really good? Now, in addition to that, Comfort sells her own hair, and she actually does makeup and does a beautiful job. I've seen a couple of her clients, but when she did my daughter-in-law for the wedding in October, my daughter-in-law was absolutely beautiful. You hear me? Beautiful. I didn't even know until maybe a month ago that she go to the funeral homes. I'm like, well, why aren't you advertising that? Why aren't you telling people that you do that? People are dying every single day. They want their loved ones to look how they looked prior to dying. So we have to always go out and let other people know what other people have going on. So if your loved ones are in the Houston area and they pass away and you need somebody to do the hair and the makeup, get with Comfort Styles. Not many funny. I wanted to do that years ago. Yeah, I mean, you mean the makeup for funerals? What kind of work do you do, beautiful? I do have a full-time job, but I prefer not to say what I do. I just prefer not to say what I do, only because if I said where I worked in Houston, everybody would know. And again, this is still social media, so I prefer not to say where I work. Hopefully you're not offended. And you see how we kind of segue into something else that wasn't even on the topic list, but it was in a way when we were talking about black-owned business. And we have to get to the point where we support our people. We have to. And I'm over here talking. I don't even have anything that I'm trying to sell to anybody. I'm just talking. That's all I do over here on Gbutterfly. We just chit-chat and have a good time over here. Do you work at a funeral home? No, I do not work at a funeral home. That I can tell you. That's a job. That's not a job for everybody, and it's definitely not a job for Gbutterfly. Mm-mm. Yes, brown sugar, we doing real good tonight. No, that's not a job that I can do. Unless, now let me change that. I'm not gonna say I can't. Let me tell you what I could do at a funeral home. I could sit right at the front door. I mean, like when you open up the door, I could be the person sitting right there at the desk. I mean, right at the door. So if I got to get out fast, if I see something I don't want to see, I can sit right at the door and say, hello, how are you? Welcome to, let me see, what our name? What we want to, welcome to Gbutterfly Funeral Home. I'm sorry for your loss. Yes. Let me call someone and I'll have someone come up here and assist you in just a moment. Have a seat, please. Hello? Hey. We have the family of Rosa Brown out here. Okay. I asked them to have a seat. I'll let them know you'll be out shortly. Okay. That's all I can do at a funeral home. That's it. I can't do nothing else. I can't do nothing else. This live is like talking to my people in Florida and Georgia. Just refresh. Yes. Don't nobody want to hear that drama. Don't want nobody to hear that mess. And I know y'all not trying to go over to anybody's page to sit there and watch them clean their floors or just look at you and talk about how bad their life is. Now, don't get me wrong. I know people got problems. They got all that. I don't have the time or the energy to watch that kind of foolishness. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go live and just talk to the people. And so that's what I do. I have a few topics to get us started, and then we just kind of move in our own direction. I encourage the people in my chat to talk in the chat. I try to catch the comments, and that's how we keep the inner. You see, I don't even have no 5, 6, 7, 8 people right here with me. I'm just talking. And we have 20 people in the chat now, but earlier we had close to 50 for a long time. So they kind of hung in here with me, and I appreciate it. You will be perfect at the door. Just sit right at the door. Because if I hear anything sound like I'm not supposed, bye. Because see, I'm going to keep my purse sitting on the left, let me see. So if they come through the door and I'm sitting right here, and I'm sitting right here at the desk, looking real professional, with all my stuff laid out on the desk, my computer, tick, 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 tick. They come to the door, and I'm going to greet them. I'm going to talk to them, but my purse going to be sitting right here. I might even have it hanging on the back of my chair. If I see anything that look like I ain't supposed to sit at a funeral home, boop, I'm gone. That's why I know the funeral home business not for me. I'm going to leave the family of Rosa Brown still sitting right over there, and I'm going to be out the door. Get somebody else to do it, because I ain't going to be able to. See, once I get focused, and raise numbers, I'll show the folks my content creation services and how it works. Okay, good. Why you gotta wait? Why you gotta wait? You know, when we wait, we not promised to wake up tomorrow. When you wait, you're wasting time. You don't have to wait. It would be comforting seeing you face. Let me see. It would be comforting seeing your face coming in the door. Oh, thank you. That's kind. Good night. Good night. 1,000 what? Oh, I know what you mean. You saying you need 1,000 so that you can go live to show your content? Is that what you're saying? I want to make sure I understand because you just got need 1,000. I want to make sure I understand what you're saying. To go live. Oh, you see how easy it is just to support somebody? And I don't even know what this lady gonna be bringing to TikTok. I have no idea. But I know she's from down south. That's Galveston County. Is League City in Galveston County? Somebody sent in a calendar or sent February. Okay, I'm gonna look and see what all this stuff is. You say you want to support me. What do you mean? Support my Gbutterfly channel? I had to just work. I had to find some topics really quick because I was kind of busy today. Whatever you're doing, you want to support. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Lee Wood. Let me see. It's Lee Wooden. Like I say, the writing is kind of small, and I don't have my readers on. You know, I'm getting older, so I need those readers. The writing is kind of small, so I can't really see. But you say whatever I'm doing. Okay, well, always come and support Gbutterfly TV. Prior to me starting just talking, I was doing talking and toning because I was actually toning up on my DB method machine and talking. But then when I got in a wreck, I can't do it anymore for right now. Once I start feeling better, then I'll go back to doing talking and toning. But right now, since I'm just sitting, we just talking. That's what it's called, just talking. I'll be laughing and cracking up myself. But I think some of us need a little comic relief from everyday life. So come on over here. I may be back tomorrow. I may not. I've been on here 6 days straight. But I've had a good time. I've had a really good time sitting over here talking. I do about 90 minutes every single day, and that's it. Now, y'all don't get 90 minutes when you look at regular TV. One TV show, they don't give you 90 minutes. They give you 30 or an hour. Gbutterfly TV is giving you a little bit more. Yes, yes, ma'am, and thank you. Big X0405, you followed the host. That means y'all want to know when I'm going live. See, y'all like how I'm just laid back, cool. It's like you sitting here talking to your auntie next door. Or you talking to your next door neighbor who lives 3 doors down, who got all the neighborhood gossip. That's why y'all like talking to me. Because I gave you a little information. I engaged with you back and forth. Got to know a few people in the chat. But it's just laid back. So y'all like that over here with Gbutterfly. Just sitting here chilling, talking, but getting sleepy. Oh, that's how you know you get older, because I'm getting sleepy. Thank you. Where you from, Big Six? Did you tell me earlier? Hey, I'm Keith from New York. New York and Georgia. I want to know, how are y'all finding out about Gbutterfly? New York and Georgia, y'all be over here showing up and showing out, and I appreciate it. I really do. G-Ball, what's up? Somebody keeps saying G-Ball. They did that crypto scales. I must know you, because you keep saying G-Ball. I have to know you. Houston. Okay, nice. Yes, I'm from Houston. Club chat. Hey, just lovely. You in here? We almost getting ready to get out of here. Let me see. Gbutterfly Queen. I cooked oxtails, black eyed peas, cabbage, cornbread, and candy yams today. You know what, Big Six? You cooked that, but you know what? I went and bought oxtails from Micho's over here on Highway 6. If y'all are looking for some good soul food, and you're in the Manville, Pearland, Missouri City area, go to Micho's on Highway 6. If you can't find it, it's between Fort Bentall and Sienna, but it's right next to the Kelsey Seabowl. Micho's got some good soul food. When I tell you I went and got those oxtails today and they were tender, oh my God, and he got the best corn. I don't know who grandmother he stole that corn recipe from, but when I tell you that corn is good, that corn is good. So I went over there. So you cooked oxtail and I went and bought oxtails. Oxtails high as hell. Can't hide a pretty girl from me. All right, KBH. I will be tuning in, but got to get up 4 a.m. Hey, I understand, because when I go to work, I got to get up at 4:45. So I know about getting up early. I told y'all I'm getting tired now. In here, just lovely. I'm so glad you got a chance to come over here. We always be having a good time. Good time over here. People will tell you, we got 23 in the chat now. We kind of hung around 35, 40. We had up to 50-something earlier. The chat was engaging back and forth. We was having a blast. Having a blast. Let's see what else going on. I'm up at 4 every day. Ooh. Sometimes I am too, because you know menopause will have you woke all night long. So sometimes when I'm up, it's not because I want to be. It's that 54 be like, wake up, this menopause coming to see you. Wake up, I be like, God damn. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. Good. Let's see. Sent wide out worsty. Oh, that's the hot dogs. Thank you. My goal was 50 hot dogs, and I'm going to have to check, but I think I got them already. But yes, indeed. I usually get up at 4:45 for work, but it might be 2:30. I'm woke. Go back to sleep. 3:45. Woke. Go back to sleep. 4 o'clock. Woke. I'm like, God damn. But that's menopause. And if y'all are younger than 50, keep living, because it's going to happen to you too. But you know what? I thank God that I'm old enough to go through menopause, but somebody didn't see it. That's all I'm going to say. That's me. I am just lovely. I know that's right. Be up. Just up, because menopause is a booger bear. You hear me? It's a booger bear. But I just go on rock with it and wear my patch. And my patch make me feel good, because I don't have to have all them hot sweats and all them type things. Now, see how we just went into another subject. Now, if anybody is still in the live and you over 50, I need you to chime in and let me know. Now, as soon as I turn 50, that's when I noticed like little bitty subtle hints that menopause was happening. Let me see, Master Chef, I cook and I bake, and you can have whatever you like. Whatever you like. Okay, Big Six. Where you cooking at, Big Six? Because you put at Gbutterfly TV, you wanted me to know specifically that you was talking to me, that you cook and you bake and I can have what I like. Where are you, Big Six? Me shows. Okay, I like Cool Running Jamaican oxtails on the southwest side. I know exactly where that's at, right there on Belford. I know exactly what you're talking about, Paul. 63. Wait till you're 60. Now, let me get back to the menopause. That food caught my attention because he was talking about oxtails earlier. When I turned 50, there were very subtle little hints that menopause was starting. Oh, you're in Beaumont? Okay, Beaumont. I would be sitting at work. No, I take that back. I was about 48, 49, but you know what I noticed? I kept feeling like I wanted to cry all the time for no reason. I was like, oh, what the hell is going on? I didn't know what it was, but I would feel sad, and I'd go back to feeling my regular self, and then I would feel like I want to cry, and I'm like, okay, something is going on. So, you know, Google, oh, okay, this could kind of be a sign of menopause, because I don't suffer with no depression, I don't have stress in my life, I don't have drama in my life, so I had nothing going on in my life that would make me feel like I wanted to cry. Hold on. So I said, okay. It would come and go. Wasn't too bad. Queen, your daddy must have been a baker because you're a cutie pie. Big Tex, you funny. Now, so it was on and off. But I'm gonna tell you when I really noticed that it was happening. And if you're younger, you might be able to relate to this. If you're older, I know you understand. I was sitting at work one day and I was just working at my desk. Click, 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 doing what I needed to do. All of a sudden, I felt like somebody just put like just shot a little warm air across my head. It went to my shoulders, and it just popped off. So I was like, okay. I'm steady working, doing my thing, working. Like 2 days later, it's like I felt it again. And it's like a subtle, like you just go, it was like a subtle blow like that, but it was like a warm, just over my head, and just went off my shoulders. One of my employees was standing right there by me, and she asked me, she said, Miss, what's going on? I say, I think I just had a hot flash. And she bust out laughing, and she was like, Miss so-and-so, why you say that? I say, because I feel like somebody just blowing warm air. It only went right here and just to my shoulders, and it's like it just dissipated and left. And she was like, I don't know. But then I noticed it started happening more and more. And I say, okay. Thank you, Barry. I said, okay. I think these are hot flashes. And then I noticed I couldn't sleep at night. And I just be up, waking up, just tossing and turning, waking up, getting up for work, being tired. I say, now hold on, hell. Something going on. So I said, you know what? Let me see what's going on. So I went and I started Googling just the symptoms of menopause. A lot of the symptoms they had, I said, you know what? I must be going through menopause because these things are going on. So I said, okay, cool. But before I wanted to start taking medication, I say, no, let me try to find like some natural remedies. And I found a lot of things. I was Googling to find different things that help with hot flashes, unable to sleep, things like that. And I found some things I was taking, and the natural stuff was working. Don't get me wrong, it was working. Oh, that's menopause, and that's what that is. I thought you're dealing with them kids. Oh no, my children are grown. My sons are in their 30s. My son's in their 30s. 33 and 30. No, turn up your volume. You're the first person who said that. You think maybe you need to turn your volume up? Because I think everybody can hear me. I've been on almost 2 hours and nobody has said anything about my volume. So, Mr. Turner, see if you have to turn up your volume on your phone and see if that help you. That could be what's going on. That could be. I appreciate you coming over though. V Jones, where you watching this from? Okay, I'm gonna finish telling y'all this and we're gonna get off. We've been on here too long. Okay, so I was taking all of the natural remedies. Everything was working. Lo and behold, let me tell you what happened. And this is how I knew I ain't gonna be able to do it. I started sweating one day, just out the blue. Just out the blue. And as you can see, you see my hair's done. So I like having my hair done. I noticed I started feeling like sweat on my head. I'm like, oh hell, this for to mess my hair up. Yes, I'm kind of vain a little bit when it comes to my appearance. I take pride in how I take care of myself. So I was like, oh wait. But I'm going to tell you what really did it. One day I started sweating just out the blue. It wasn't even hot outside. I started sweating. My shirt got wet right here. Instantly. And in the back. Instantly. And I was like, oh, I ain't going to be able to do that. How you going to be cute and you got sweat on your clothes? I immediately, the next day, called the OBGYN, made an appointment, and she did the little blood test and said, yes, Miss So-and-so, you are definitely perimenopausal. She put me on the patch. Best thing I could have ever did. So, that was my Black History fact today. Oh, coming from Gbutterfly TV. Okay. That menopause ain't nothing to play with. And I know some people who try to just stick it out and don't do anything and just deal with it. I say, oh, hell no, I ain't going to be able to do it. Child, look here. That person or some will be serious. You better know it. When that heat, when you start feeling that heat and you cannot explain where that heat is coming from, and it's like inside, like an inferno, and you cannot tell where that heat is coming from. It's just there. You're like, oh no, something going to have to give. Something going to have to give. I only got that patch. I switch it out 2 times a week, and ain't shame to say it. I put that patch here, wherever I want to put the patch. I just put the little patch on and take it off. In 2 days, I don't know, like 3.5 days, I just switch the patch. The best thing I could have ever did. Only thing the patch does not help you with is the restlessness at night when it's time to go to sleep. Oh my God, I know mine's coming sooner than later. You're to watch my mom. That's no joke. Yeah, that heat is something else. The good thing is, as soon as it happened, I refused to deal with it, and I went straight to the OBGYN because there's a blood test they have to take. When they draw the blood, it kind of tells them what your levels are and tell you if you're premenopausal or perimenopausal. Peri means you're going through it. I was perimenopausal when they checked. And so that'll tell you kind of which strength estrogen patch you need. And they gave me the patch, and I never looked back. So right now, it's almost like I'm not even going through it, except the restlessness when it comes to going to sleep. So it's cool. Somebody said they can fix that. No, you can't. Are you a physician? Intensified with each child. Oh, wow. It used to be freezing outside and see her sweating. Yep, that can definitely be the case. When people are going through menopause, it can be snow outside and sweat just drench. Yep. So all of you guys that's on here today, you just learned a little bit about menopause. So now you may be able to handle the ladies in your life a little bit better. Whether it's your sister, your mama, your wife, your girlfriend, or your wife and your girlfriend. You may want to take that in consideration. What about snoring? Let my boyfriend tell you. He said I snore sometimes. The vibe. But thank everybody so much for coming over to Gbutterfly TV. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great evening, and I may be back tomorrow. So just make sure you put the little bell so you'll know and get the notification when I go live. Y'all have a good night, and remember, please don't go out there and drink and drive.